Welcome back. Some news now from the capital. Commerce Minister Anand Sharma met with members of the Board of Trade to get their feedback on steps for boosting exports. The new foreign trade policy will be announced on 3rd April. Faizan Khan now joins us. Faizan, what was discussed in the meeting today? What can we expect in the policy?
Well, this was the final round of consultation before the government go ahead and do its maths before announcing the foreign trade policy. Well, a lot of suggestions came in from various industry chambers, various export organization, and well, the main demands that were on the top of the list were easy export credit for the exporters, and the duty drawback issue, which is right now is occupying news since last 15 days. The duty drawbacks is not being done by the finance ministry, and of course bringing down the transaction cost in doing export business. Well, these were the key few demands that has been put forward. Well, now the commerce ministry, in consultation with the finance ministry, will announce certain SOPs for the sectors which are especially labor intensive sector, including textile, that are really facing a slowdown at this moment, and we expect in the first week of April the government will announce a few SOPs for the sectors which are actually under pressure, and especially it has to be looked upon that how much will this incentives will help the export sectors, as the key markets, the key European and US market, the traditional markets, are really not picking up as it was expected.
The foreign trade policy as such will come in the first week of April. Once we have the final numbers of the 31st of March, we remain optimistic that we will continue to be in the positive terrain.
A very strong emphasis should be put now on getting exports competitive. There are a lot of costs that we incur in India, especially in terms of indirect tax and additional costs because of lack of infrastructure, which need to be compensated if our exports are to compete with other countries. So that change must be brought about, because we need to increase our exports very considerably. Currently our exports have been actually declining. We also need to contain imports. Already some policies have been announced for containment of gold imports. Crude oil is the biggest item of import. Raising the prices of the product, especially diesel, would lead to more efficient use of diesel, which could lead to reduction in imports without negatively affecting economic growth.
Ask the minister. First of all, it is the credit, the rate of the dollar rate, which we should be available to the exporters, which is available at 4% against 10 to 11% today in the rupee credit. That we said that some mechanism should be made with the RBI so that all the banks can able to give a PCFC, that is dollar credit, to all the exporters. Second one is that the total credit to the exporters has come down. The guideline is about 12% of the total credit given to all the industry, but it has now come down to 3.7%. So that we should see to address that all the exporters get their due credits, so that they can increase the exports for the next year.
It's been a few days since the RBI cut the repo rate